Hey metal lads, this is Schmier from Destruction and you're watching Impact Channel.
Greetings everyone, we are here with Schmier from the legendary Destruction. Nice to meet you, man.
Hey man, my pleasure.
Alright, so it's been 15 years since you returned Destruction. What memories do you have about the first rehearsals and concerts? Did you have any stage fright?
No, not really. But of course it's strange to come back with the band that was like lost for a long time. So it was quite special, and we had the opportunity to play some very big festivals at the beginning. But I remember we had one warm-up show in Freiburg, like our hometown, basically. And I remember before the show, I forgot all the lyrics. I told Mike, dude, I can't remember the lyrics. And he's like, don't worry, they're gonna come back. And it did, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff happens in the last 15 years, crazy.
Mm-hmm. What was the first song you wrote together?
For the comeback?
Yes.
I think World Domination of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
And then Butcher Strikes Back.
After Destruction you formed Headhunter. And what's new with the band? Because the last album, Parasite of Society, was released in 2008.
Yeah, it's difficult with Headhunter. It's been a nice side project, but we all don't have the time for it. And I'm doing another project now called Panther with two guys from Accept. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want to do something beside your main band, you need something that has professional background. And with Headhunter it's difficult because we live far away. Those guys don't play music professionally anymore. Mm-hmm. And so it doesn't work. So who knows, maybe one day it will be another album, but I don't think so at the moment. So that's why I did this Panther record at the moment with those two guys from Accept, and that's already done, gonna come out next month, and that's also like pure heavy metal, like Headhunter, but more metal, like more classic.
Mm-hmm. And you made a really cool video for Silver Skull. What does the tattoo culture mean to you?
Yeah, a lot of my friends are tattoo artists. My girlfriend is a tattoo artist, and for me, when I get my first tattoo, it was kind of, you know, my rebellion against society. I didn't want to fit in the crowd. I wanted to have long hair and look different. And then my first tattoo was the Destruction album cover also. Mm-hmm. So for me, tattoos mean part of my life. You know, all the tattoos I have are from different areas, different countries, and it's a big part of my life. You know, so. I'm proud of every one I have, so because it means something.
You owned a pizzeria in East Time a few years ago. Where did you get the idea to run such a business? Actually,
you know, I've been always involved, and my parents had a bakery and stuff, and we also had a cafe when I was young. I was always helping as a kid, working there, and I did also education for a baker and stuff. So I was always involved in this business. So when Headhunter kind of stopped in '95. Because the grunge wave was too strong for metal, I kind of said I need something to do. You know? So I started the restaurant, and it was great fun, a lot of work. And when Destruction came back, I continued with the restaurant for another 5 years or six years even. And then it was getting too much, and we sold the whole place 2004 because I had to make a decision, either Destruction or the restaurant. You cannot do both in a professional way. And yeah, music first, you know. So it was nice. It was nice, almost 10 years, and I still have a lot of good memories. But you know, traveling the world with Destruction is the fucking shit, you know. So.
I assume you can cook. What's your specialty?
I'm good for a lot of stuff. I love Italian food, pasta, of course. I like Asian. I like spicy food. Mm-hmm. My pizza is sensational, and I'm very good at salad dressings also. So I'm building my skills all the time when we travel. You know, we go to exotic countries. We just played in India or Malaysia. If we go to South America, or you know, you can learn everywhere. Different cultures, different food, goulash. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I'm picking up stuff and I try it at home, and I just love good food. It's my grandmother was Italian, and she was cooking the whole day, so it's from her blood, I guess.
You have inspired many young musicians all around the world. Which bands would you like to hear on the Destruction tribute album?
Destruction tribute album? Judas Priest. I would like to hear Judas Priest playing a Destruction cover, or Police. Yeah, my first show was Police when I was like 11 years old. Or, I don't know, Scooter.
That surprised me.
It's like one of the most terrible German bands. But it would be interesting if you would cover Destruction. Because basically the main guy is a metal fan also, he likes metal. But yeah, I mean it would be, you know, we have to choose some metal bands. Or of course choose the classic ones, Motorhead, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. Even if they would never play a Destruction song, but it would sound funny, I'm sure.
And when can we expect the new CD?
Summer 2015, I think we're planning for August, that's possible. I think that should be this time, the time frame, August 2015.
And so get together a few new songs, I guess.
Yeah, we're collecting riffs at the moment and ideas, and we're going to do a demo before Christmas, and then go in studio, I think February or March.
Your recent covers are made by a Hungarian artist, Gyula Halancsák. How do you work together with the guy on the artwork?
He's the best, you know. He's just an amazing artist, great guy, a musician himself. So he knows the music, he knows the background, he feels what we feel when we want to create something, you know. He sees the ideas that we have. He's really amazing. He just did the cover for Panzer Records as well, and he's like from all those metal painters at the moment that do metal covers, he's the best, I think, because he can do everything from beautiful stuff. He more likes the dark stuff, of course, but he can do everything. He covers for also Blind Guardian, Stratovarius, and of course for us. So he's a great guy, like amazing. He's getting the recognition. Meanwhile, slowly, you know, it took a while till people recognize him, but he's getting a good reputation now.
And how do you work together on the artwork?
I give him the idea, and then he's drawing a sketch, and then from the sketch we work on the changes, and then he does the final first draft, like a real one with colors and stuff, and then he's very fast also. Like if you say, you know, we want to change the background from green to white to red, he's like bing bang. Half an hour later you have everything. He's very professional, you know, and so I like to work with him because he understands what we want, and he understands what metal fans like, because he's a metal fan himself.
Do you think we are getting out of the economical and spiritual crisis now?
You know, mankind is too greedy, that's the problem, you know, like I want to see, and it's, yeah, we just with the ends to follow, you know. I don't think it's getting any better, and now with the crisis everywhere, it doesn't look very good. I mean, I think we're very close to a big war at the moment. That's pretty scary.
Do you think the European Union could be a solution for these problems?
The European Union is very, very, very important, you know, but now I just saw discussions here in England that people are like, oh, we have to get out of the European Union and stuff, and it would be very silly, you know, because the only way we can pull stuff out of the fucking crisis is together, you know. And if people would put down their ego and would work together better, then it would work, you know. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see this in our lives, that all this gets sorted. Maybe we need a major clash to start from the beginning at one point, who knows.
After the bloodshed in Norway, many people brought up the question of death penalty. What do you think about that?
In Norway? I don't think it's good to kill a guy that did something bad. I would cut like fingers off and send him to hell slowly, you know. I think death is like a relief for a killer, you know. Like, I think it's maybe much better if he is in prison under terrible circumstances for a long lifetime.
Like a cannibal corpse prison.
Yeah. I think you know, if you kill a killer, he's relieved. He doesn't suffer. So I think the death penalty is not a very smart thing, because you should put people in jail with bread and water like back in the day. Let them rot, you know, give them terrible circumstances the way they deserve it. That's a much better solution for me than kill somebody.
Back to music. Do you see any chance to finally bring together Creator, Destruction and Sodom on tour?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time and then it never happens. All I can say is Destruction is ready, we will do it. Creator would call us tomorrow, we would do it. You know, we're waiting for the call since a couple of years, and we've been talking and nothing happens. So nothing I can do. It's basically not our call only. You know, we're ready to do it for sure.
Do you follow the underground metal scene?
I try as much as I can. There's so many young new bands. It's difficult, but we play a lot. We see a lot of bands, so I'm trying to check them out. That's why we have some young bands with us also on this tour.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about them?
Very, very good. I think it fits very well. You know, the young generation and the masters, the old classics, and both bands have different styles. Like the Invaders is more like British heavy metal with speed metal, and the Finnish guys are a little more like Bay Area thrashish. So I think it's a good mix, and it's great to see that young bands play this music again. Because when we came back 50 years ago, there was not a single young thrash band. There was nothing. So now it's a lot of young thrash bands out there. So it's great to see.
What do you think about these neo-thrash metal bands like The Haunted, You Scented, Dark Pain?
Some of them are good, you know, some of them are good. I'm not such a fan of the singing, you know. I think thrash voice should be a thrash voice and not a death metal voice. So what disturbs me most in those bands is the vocals. I don't like that much. But some of those bands are great, but it's not my favorite vocal style.
Do you have any funny tour story from the old times and the new times?
If I have to write a book, there's hundreds and thousands, you know. I cannot mention one now. There's a lot of funny stories. We've been touring with all those classic bands, Motorhead, King Diamond, Slayer. And we also did this tour once with Creator and Sodom. It was 2001. It was also a great tour. There's too many stories to mention just one now. It's hard to tell.
These are your 5 favorite albums?
5? Oh my god. Kill 'Em All, Unleashed in the East, Black Metal, Number of the Beast, and City Baby Attacked by Rats, GBH.
Do you have any message to your fans?
Thanks for the support over the years. Like, sometimes it's hard to believe we're doing this 31 years now and we're still here. It's underground music, so it's not so easy to survive, but the thrash metal and metal fans in general have been increasing everywhere, and we can play crazy places now, like from South America to India to Asia, everywhere, Australia, New Zealand. There's metal fans everywhere, and it's fucking great. And yeah, cheers for the fucking support, motherfuckers.
Dankeschön.